Hey guys, we are back for another video. So it looks like your boy 𝐸𝐵𝐽 is at it yet again. So he is losing his entire mind. And at this time, he is actually into it with Pastor Jamal Bryant. Now, let me give you guys a little bit of backstory. Jamal Bryant does do a podcast where he invite people onto his different podcasts to talk about different issues. Now, it seems that 𝐸𝐵𝐽 must have spilled some information that can potentially issue some kind of legal ramifications. And now he's having second thoughts about what he said, and he is losing his entire mind. And guys, before we get into this video, I do need to make sure you guys are liking the video. Please, you guys are also subscribed to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, make sure you enable your bell notification so you don't miss out on a video.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So 𝐸𝐵𝐽 had the opportunity to sit down with Jamal Bryant. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with Jamal, he is the pastor in Atlanta that has allegedly been sleeping with everybody in the congregation. All right, y'all. I mean, seriously, that's what the word on the street is. But anywho, 𝐸𝐵𝐽 decides to sit down with the fake pastor / devil to talk about his life, apparently. Well, it looks like after 𝐸𝐵𝐽 sat down with Jamal Bryant, he must have thought about some of the things that he stated and how whatever it was that he stated could be a problem if played on television and people are able to dissect what he actually said. Now, the video hasn't been released. It seems like this is something that has just took place, and 𝐸𝐵𝐽 is having second thoughts to the point where he has lost his mind. He is online telling Jamal what he needs to do and what he needs to do fast. So what is it that 𝐸𝐵𝐽 said in this interview that now he has had the opportunity to think about it and now feeling like, I need to get this interview removed? Well, allegedly, he said some things. He said some things. But what he said, do y'all think it could potentially get him arrested or maybe even get his co-conspirators arrested? Because he was hot and greasy about something he said out of his mouth and went as far as to threaten the man who is not, and y'all heard what I said, who is not of God.
Nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Von Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit, don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Bryant need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that fucking interview. I don't care if you from the church or not. Like be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they're not safe in a place where they thought they were safe. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's going to be a problem. Nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Von Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit, don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Bryant need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that fucking interview. I don't care if you from the church or not. Like be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they're not safe in a place where they thought they were safe. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's going to be a problem.
Okay, so before we get into what Ray J had to say, let's get into what Jamal Bryant said in response to Ray J's video. Jamal Bryant says, I was so grateful to recently interview one of the few mavericks of this generation, Ray J, who has been more than impactful in many different fields. It was both surprising and disheartening to wake up to unfolded threats and baseless accusations directed at me. As part of our commitment to honest dialogue, we ensured that specific comments with potential legal ramifications were edited out of the interview to safeguard the best interests of a brother beloved. Should I repeat that? He stated, as part of our commitment to honest dialogue, we ensured that specific comments with potential legal ramifications were edited out of the interview to safeguard the best interests of a brother beloved. What was edited is my question. Now, he states, our Jamal Bryant podcast mission is to foster authentic and constructive conversations with thought leaders, and this episode was no exception. We are a live to tape production that ordinarily makes no edits. However, in the spirit of brotherhood, it was nixed with the agreement that no other adjustment would be made as the Jamal Bryant podcast, let's be clear, endeavors to be earnest and transparent on every episode. Through private agreements have now been brought into the public eye. I refuse to be embroiled in a battle that deems our community and all that I stand for. I love my brother unconditionally, and I stand on my agreed promise. Grace and peace to you all. Okay, guys, let's break this down. First and foremost, Ray J is very mad. He's very upset because it appears to me that he said some things and later regretted what he said. And now he's coming back like, take that video down, because he's saying that he thought this, he thought that, and all of what he's saying makes no sense, because if he showed up, which we know he did, on his podcast, whatever he stated was what he stated. Like, nobody can force you to talk. So he in fact came and said what it was he wanted to say, but it seems like afterwards thought about what he stated and he was like, oh no, to the point that he's threatening, making threats. So I want to assume that he said some things that can possibly land his tail in hot water. And this is how we know he said some things that can enter him into hot waters and maybe somebody else. In Jamal Bryant's reply, what he said, and I'm going to get to the point. He stated that talked about, his podcast. He likes to have honest dialogue. However, he references specific comments that Ray J made that could potentially have legal ramifications. Mic drop. What legal ramifications? He stated that they were edited out of the interview to safeguard someone's best interest. Now, this is why I don't mess with this fake pastor, because shouldn't you be reporting stuff that's not right, maybe to the authorities? I don't know, but it seems like whatever Ray J stated, he knew that, oh, we probably shouldn't play this, so it was edited out. But whatever Ray J said in a moment that he felt vulnerable, he thought about it and said, hell to the no. Don't play that interview. You better not play that interview, because if you play that interview, it's going to be a problem. And in fact, he threatens Jamal Bryant. So what do he have on him to the point telling him, you're going to be snatched? He just told a grown man he going to be snatched off the pulpit. Now, how is somebody going to be snatched off the pulpit for what you said out of your mouth? And as always, guys, I want to know what you guys think in the comments. What is going on here with Ray J? If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe